Guys, Miss McFarland here, and I'm here to help you with your Quizizz answers for this week. For number 1, we're going to add 55 and 78/100ths plus 4 and 6/10ths. I'm going to add a 0 as a placeholder in the hundredths place and add 8 plus 0 is 8, 7 plus 6 is 13, carry my 1, bring down my decimal. 4 plus 5 is 9, plus 1 is 10, carry my 1, 5 plus 1 is 6, so 60 and 38/100ths. Number 2, we're going to subtract 12, and don't forget that all whole numbers do have a decimal behind them. I'm going to line that up with 5 and 43/100ths. I'm going to add zeros as placeholders as well for subtraction. I need to regroup over here in the ones place, in the tenths place, and in the hundredths place. Now I can subtract. 10 minus 3 is 7, 9 minus 4 is 5, bring down my decimal. I'm going to regroup one more time, and 11 minus 5 is 6 for 6 and 57/100ths. Number 3 is adding fractions. You have to remember when you add fractions, you have to have common denominators. So common denominator for 8 and 6 is going to be 24. So 8 times 3 is 24, so I do that to my numerator. 1/8 is equivalent to 3/24. 6 times 4 is 24, so 3 times 4 is 12. 3/6 is equivalent to 12/24. I'm going to keep my denominator the same, and I'm going to add 3 plus 12 to get 15. And the Quizizz reminds us to simplify your answer. I'm going to divide my numerator and denominator by 3 to get a final answer of 5/8. Question number 4, adding fractions again. Don't forget we have to find common denominators. Common denominators for these two fractions will be 20. So 5 times 4 is 20, do that to my numerator. 4/5 is equivalent to 16/20. Down here, 4 times 5 is 20, do that to my numerator. 3/4 is equivalent to 15/20. Keep your denominator the same. 16 plus 15 is 31. 31/20 is an improper fraction, so I need to make it into a mixed number with 1 and 11/20 will be my answer. Number 5, find the sum. We have two mixed numbers here, so 2 and 2/5 plus 4 and 1/3. Again, we have to find common denominators. Here we're going to use 15. On my top fraction, I'll multiply the denominator by 3 and my numerator by 3 to get 6/15. For my bottom fraction, I'll multiply by 5. My denominator, now in my numerator, 1 times 5 is 5. When I add these fractions, again, I keep my denominator the same. 6 plus 5 is 11, and 2 plus 4 is 6. I see I can't simplify, so my final answer is 6 and 11/15. Number 6, I'm going to add 3 and 805,000ths plus 2 and 3/10. I'm going to add 2 zeros as placeholders. 5 plus 0 is 5. 0 plus 0 is 0. 8 plus 3 is 11, so I carry my 1 and bring down my decimal. 2 plus 3 is 5, plus 1 more is 6. 6 and 105,000ths. Number 7, the Bell family traveled 10 and 90/100ths hours, and then 8 and 6/10ths hours, and then 12 and 400ths hours. How long did they travel? I'm going to add those together to find my total and add a 0 as a placeholder. 4 plus 1 is 5. 9 plus 6 is 15, so I have 5 carry my 1. Make sure my decimal comes straight down. 8 plus 2 is 10, plus 1 more is 11. And 1, 2, 3. So 31 and 55/100ths hours. Number 8, Ryan had soccer practice for 2 and 34/100ths hours on Monday and 5 and 4/10ths hours on Tuesday. How much longer did he practice on Tuesday than Monday? That tells me I'm going to subtract. So I need 5 and 4/10ths minus 2 and 34/100ths. I can't subtract until I add a 0 as a placeholder, and then it tells me I need to regroup. My 4 becomes a 3. Now I have regrouped 10. 10 minus 4 is 6. 3 minus 3 is 0. Bring down my decimal. And 5 minus 2 is 3. 3 6/100 hours. Number 9. Jerry bought 3/4 pounds of cherry and lime jelly beans for his birthday party. If 1/6 were cherry flavor, how many pounds were lime flavor? So I have cherry plus lime is 3/4. So 1/6 plus something gets me to 3/4. Writing this equation helps me know that I need to subtract to find the missing value for the lime flavor. So I'm going to start with 3/4 minus 1/6. Find common denominators. I'm going to use 12. 4 times 3 is 12, so do that to my numerator. 3/4 is equivalent to 9/12. On the bottom, 6 times 2 is 12, so do that to my numerator. 1/6 is equivalent to 2/12. Keep my denominator to the same, and 9 minus 2 is 7. So the lime flavor is 7/12. Number 10, Tim wants to purchase roller skates for $74.70. He has $190.42 in his savings account. If he takes out the money to buy the skates, how much money will he have left? So if he's taking it out of his bank account, we're definitely going to be subtracting. So I line up my decimals. Subtract 2 minus 0 is 2. 4 minus 7, I need to regroup. Can't regroup from 0, so I'm going to regroup from my 9 to make it an 8. 10 to a 9. Now I have 14. 14 minus 7 is 7. Bring down my decimal. 9 minus 4 is 5. 8 minus 7 is 1. And 1 minus 0 is 1. He'll have $115.72 left. All right, there are your answers. You guys have a great day.